I guess I've still got a few minutes before I have to leave to show you the front hairline of this piece. I'm going on camera today. It's not my big day, it's just my friend's scene, but this will be shown to agents who will choose whether or not I have a career or not. So my hairline today is brought to you by Lord Hair, lordhair.com for the best choice in hair. I was going to say maybe no one bleach knots guaranteed. That would be good. Strong V-loop hold guaranteed. I wish. Okay, so a bit scraggly over there, still nothing to worry about. So this is 1/3 of a hairpiece, poly 0.03 millimeter, ultra thin skin. I've bleached in, as I've shown you in many other videos, well, not many, maybe about 3. Anyway, look them up. You have to bleach the roots of dark hair pieces at the front there, so it blends from a light pale scalp if you've got pale skin like me. And it just, if you leave it on for 45 minutes, I found was the right amount of time with the Schwarzkopf Nordic bleach or peroxide to make your hair blonde. And I just dabbed it all in there. Sometimes I do it when it's on my head, but it's better if I just get all my hair pieces lined up and I just put it in all of them, basically using it. Something like this. This is for teeth, I don't use it, but you put that along the hair piece, right? It doesn't have to be that accurate. You just want to get in about a centimetre deep, about a centimetre high, okay? And so it just blends up from the scalp. Otherwise it would be dark. So this is good hairpiece. The thing with V-loops is you never know which direction they're going to go. Nose to spine, ear to ear, ear to ear, and nose to spine, and diagonal, because there doesn't seem to be a machine that's just doing it in one straight line. If it was, you could always just angle it in the right direction and you get it right every time. It looks like these ones are lined up from nose to spine all the way through, which is probably why it looks so convincing. Also, the bleaching's been done particularly well. So there's no human who would look at my hair and think that's not naturally growing out of his head. It looks flawless. Also, I've grown my hair about that much since the people in class last saw me last week, but this is the second last week ever, which gives Mad Dog about a week to trace my steps back to my school and get the sniper rifle on the rooftop and pop my pink mist out of my brains. Because otherwise I'm not going to be there anymore. Don't know what I'm going to do with my life after that. So that's a lot longer now. I don't want to cut it short because it behaves so much better when it's got some length to it. Unfortunately, I've shortened the rest of my hair, so I'm going to have to go with some sort of short sides and long fringe. Try to keep it kind of neat. And what I think is the best way to kind of manage this is to just start with I had it in my hand 10 seconds ago. Where do things go? Can you find the god of, let's take a left sock, let's take a pen, let's take a pair of glasses and strangle that motherfucker? Because I don't know what the fuck the muck I was just had in my hand. Muck. That's good. That's better muck than that muck. This is savage muck. I bought that because I met an Irish guy who kept on saying, "That's savage, man!" Right? And then I found still had some of this in my pile of shit in the bedroom. That's the best muck. Low sheen, brutal hold. Anyway, you put that like that, put some water in it and just fluff it through, and then you just push it back, and then you simply wait for it to dry, and then it's easier to just move into position thereafter. Now if I use this stuff, it'll make my hair really fucking shiny. This is shiny, 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 shiny. why can't they invent one that doesn't have shine? I've never seen one. In America, you probably have every product that exists in the entire universe. In Australia, we get, like I've told you, 1/12, 1/13 or something of your products, or less. You go for everything. 325 million people. You're without a doubt the largest English-speaking population on this planet. So when it comes to English-speaking products and services, you basically get them all. So that's important to note if you're going to give a recommendation to people. Oh, just buy this product from this store. Like, just go to Walmart. It costs me about $4,000 to get to Walmart and come home, you know what I mean? At any rate, I'm glad I've kept it long. I haven't found a perfect style for myself yet. Got a few more minutes left before I've got to leave. And a lot of people seem to have suggested that brushed to the side look that I had going the other day, that was really neat, looked better. So you could do that. Now that I've had it fluffed back, it's not flat on my head anymore. It's got some lift to it. And I guess I could just shove that forward a little bit there. It is neater, but I don't think my face is attractive enough for neat hair. That's why I like to tussle it a bit. So at this point, I guess I could it's all these eyes and haggard shit that's going on with my face that makes me want to disguise it all with some fluff and, you know, stubble and everything. I'm going to try this big sexy hair stuff. Not much left. So I just want to say I'm extremely confident to be showing my front hairline today like this. It is possible with the same product. So this is 0.03mm poly, adhered with Walker Ultra Hold, styled with muck, cut with these rusty old scissors. Yet the last piece I had, I cut too short, and so it was just like that. It just, there's no weight to the hair. Once you've got some weight to the hair, and so long as you've done the peroxiding, which you've got to do, you can't. I don't know how anyone's achieving a realistic front hairline without using my method. Thank you. But yeah, and that's the way to do it. Now it looks perfect. And I'm confident to go out with that. So, but the last piece I had was exactly the same ingredients, but I fucked it up. Or it was, the V-lips were going side to side, which I thought that's probably okay because with the bleaching, but the bleaching didn't matter. It wasn't bleached enough even still after 45 minutes. It was just, it's like this. That's what it looked like at the front hairline. For anybody to look. No, it's got to be. See, that's the thing. The rules change depending on which hairpiece it is, because maybe they use different hair. I just wish they would just write. Here is how our hairpieces are made, and this is why some pieces, which are exactly the same ingredients, are better than others, because I can't figure it out. That's why when you go to a person's website who teaches you about hair, they're confused as well because they don't know how the fuck these factories are doing it. It's just like some going. They don't give a fuck. They're not doing it with a systematic method. It's just like some little old lady or something in China just going like this. I don't know. She's doing it around in a circle sometimes. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, why aren't they all uniformly the same? Just get a machine, a big machine, spend $100,000 on this machine that goes. We don't care. We'd rather a machine did it than somebody's going, oh, my bones are breaking, but I'm going to have to work for my family, right? Because despite the fact that person will be out of a job, now we don't have to feel guilty about the amount of work they have to do. Because we don't feel sorry for the machine doesn't have any feelings yet, right? But it could be programmed to, you know, plant crops in Africa or something. Why not? At any rate, this particular hairpiece looks fantastic. Pity about the face. If I did some cosmetic surgery, I might look a little bit neater, right? I'm never going to do that because plastic surgery does not have good technology at all. It's like people saying, get a hair transplant and get some fucking plastic surgery. Do you know what those people look like? I do. Right? You can't go back. I'd rather have a bit of a saggy face than have that happening. Pull that back and then I age 10 years and it's going, yeah, now look plasticky or some shit, right? No, you don't want that. I got my teeth whitened. That seems to have been worth it. I put fake hair on my head. That seems to be worth it, but that's removable and it's not like something that's just like didn't do it properly. They don't do transplants properly. It looks awful for months. And everybody has to see you going through the medical process of that happening. No, don't want to do it. Besides, sometimes I might choose to be bald. I want to see what I look like with the shaved hair and all sorts of stuff. With a hair transplant, you've got to be very fragile with this shit. This stuff, I just take it off, $25, put another one on. Please don't ask questions that I've already answered in the other hundreds of videos, please. I hate it. Or if you do see a question you know the answer to in the comments below, answer it. I know some of you do and you're really helpful and I'm so grateful that you do that. There's no need to ask just me. There are other people, most people who watch my videos have a hair issue, right? They already know the answer to what I'm talking about. I'm just repeating myself anyway. I just wanted you to see, because you seem to be very curious about whenever there's a good front hairline. That's your main times you seem to like the video. So there's nothing to see to complain about with this hairline, is there? No. So conclusion, it's hit and miss. One hairpiece is good with the same ingredients than another. Same with a cake. This cake is just a sploshy mess and this one's a perfect one that you present to the Queen of England. Two different chefs maybe, don't know. Maybe the same chef, bad day, fuck life, I hate this shit. Right? And the second day's like, I can't wait for the Queen, Her Majesty, to see this delicious perfection. So it must be something like that. I don't know why some are good and some are bad. It seems to be about the direction of the hairs, but other times it seems to be the other way, so I don't know. Anyway, we're talking about 13 minutes. I've got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be on camera today. So, and you know how fucking fussy I am about hair pieces. You've seen how fussy I am, right? Some people think I should have more confidence in myself. Trust me, nobody has more confidence in themselves. Trust me, nobody. I should get to Donald Trump at this point. Nobody. I can't do him. Gotta learn that one. Nobody. No, I can't. I fucking can't do it. Anyway, I am extremely confident in myself. I think all of you are pieces of shit compared to me. I'm a god. I feel like I'm walking on fucking ants on this planet. So if anyone ever says, oh, try to feel better about yourself, you've got such low self-esteem, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. The reason I point out my flaws is that that's how far away from perfection I am. And I need to bring that gap up. And there seem to be a few people in their audience who don't understand when I'm joking and when I'm not. I'm not going to explain my jokes to you when things are tongue-in-cheek, which means it's a little bit of truth in there but not quite truthful. Or it's just an outright fucking lie joke, which I expect you to know if you have any intellect at all. Then again, I do have a massive IQ, so it'd be hard for you to keep up. Anyway, There's not much I can do about your genetic shortcomings. I'm missing some hair, you're missing some brain cells, so it all equals out.